Where's the rage? Part 4. Minimum wage. I know some of you are laughing. $7.25? I don't think so. I think it's a little less than that. Some states it's even much less than that. Minimum wage. Where does the word minimum come from? That's my question. Hey, you see these? These are vitamins. It says minimum. What it's trying to tell me is if I take that, the minimum B, for instance, is that'll give me the minimum B that my body needs to be okay. I was thinking that this minimum would mean that I could live on that $7.25. Hey, when I was a kid, you could live on minimum wage. You could pay your rent. You could pay your electric. You could put gas in your car. You could do great things. You could even save a little money with minimum. Not today. They call it minimum. Listen. You see this here? I'm going to hold it right in front of the camera, just a little bit. You see that? I took that minimum and I worked it out for a month. It came out to about $1,160. Yeah, that's it. Hey, laugh your way to the bank, my friend. Yep. When I put all the expenses, and the only expenses I took out of that, remember, out of that $1,060, I took nothing out. Nothing out. I just pretend you worked it, you got paid. Nothing was deducted. I came out with $700 for rent. I know, you're laughing. I put in there electric, $125. I put there $425 for grocery. I know, you're still laughing. I even put $100 there for gas and $50 for cable. I know, you can stop laughing right now. After putting all that, I came out to $1,400. I'm short. And you know what? Out of that $1,160 that a lot of people are not making in this country, I decided to take out Social Security, taxes, medical, 401k. What else did I take out? Credit cards, internet, your cell phone. Guess what? The minus is huge. So why do you call it minimum wage? And my other thing is, where's the rage, American people? How can you let the richest country, the richest companies in this country and in the world pay you, the American worker, that kind of money? Because every time I hear politicians talk about Americans, they talk to us like, you're unique. You're the only ones. Your blood is precious. Oh my God, you're American. You're so special. Why would special people be paid this? Why do you get paid a slave wage? Yes, it's not a minimum wage. It's a slave wage. It's something you pay slaves for work because you can't live on it. And you can't live on it, what happens? You know this here? Can you see it? Yeah. You see those little arrows coming out of Mexico? Everybody's angry with them. They say, you're taking our jobs away. No, let me tell you something. It happens to all those patriots out there who love America and love that precious American people. We'll call them precious. That's too much. That's why these guys come from south of the border. Not to take your jobs, to do the job. Because the patriots, the politicians who are always kidding our booty, telling us how special and great we are, figure that, you know what? That's too much money to pay an American. That's way too much. Listen, it's a disgrace in this country that we have allowed that. We have allowed $7.25. I know, you're laughing because some of you are not making it. Is the minimum wage. We wonder why mom and dad are working 2 jobs and 3 jobs just to keep the basic things at home. We're not talking about buying a big house. We're talking about rent. Forget about buying. Forget about putting money in a savings account. Listen, why is mom and dad working 2, 3 jobs? Why is nobody home with those kids? Why is it that today we have so much problem with our youth? I'll tell you what it is. It goes back to that, which goes back to greed, which goes back to things like AIG, AIG, I already told you. Listen, we own them. We can go to court and prove that whatever money they made in the last couple of years was fraud. Fraud on their clients, fraud on us, and we should sue them. We should sue them and get that 165 million bonuses back and every other bonus they'd had for the last 3 years. Let's not go there because there's a lot of rage there with AIG and others. But going back to the 725, that's where all our problems go back, people. That's right, 725. You know, we cannot build jails fast enough in our beloved country. We have to have guns at home. We can't let the kids go trick-or-treating anymore. We are becoming a society that's being degraded morally, that's being degraded in civic, in every shape, way, or form. And it goes back to greed, and it goes back to the 725. Let them not kid you, my friends. That is not a wage. This is where... I'll be right back. This is where you need to go. That's right. You're going to find the senator. You're going to find the state. You're going to find their email, their phone number, and you send them an email. Send them an email. Send them part 3 of the rage and send them this, part 4. Ask them, where does the word minimum, what does it mean? Where does it fit on 725? That is not a minimum wage. That is a slave wage. And I'm going to leave you with that. I'm going to leave you with that. And please, please, I plea on my knees to the American people, to Precious, go here, go here. Send them these videos. Tell them the guy on the camera is on fire. He's on rage because what they're doing to us is not a democracy, my friends. What they're doing to us is not the red, white, and blue. We're the people who are on the beaches of Iwo Jima, Hamburger Hill, Pork Chop Hill. We can go on. Our brethren did not bleed and die to bring us down to a slave wage. So, let's get going. Let's get Twittering, Facebook, whatever you need, to the boys on Washington. And I'm going to leave you with that until I come with Where's the Rage, Part 5.